Hello, guys. Welcome to sportsbookreview.com. Natalie Rydstrom here. Week 22 Premier League rundown is what we're about to start here with Nigel, Seeley and Jamie James. JJ is a winner, is his Twitter handle, and Seeley_Nigel is Nigel's. Guys, thanks for being back with us today this week.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Big week in the Premier League. JJ will say the words, but I think he's going to say we're fired up.
We are fired up, Nigel. Very, very professional. I'm on the old iPhone here with the 3G, 4G, on the Google, on the Skype. Very, very professional. And more importantly, I've got all of the winners written down and highlighted in my black book.
Well,
but more importantly, you look like Ali G.
Ali G? Why do I look like Ali G?
You've got the 3G, the 4G. You look like Ali G.
That's it, mate. Come on in, Nat. We haven't got all day.
Wait, listen, first of all, congratulations on your team Everton beating Manchester City. You called it, but you've been calling them every week. So, you know.
Very professional.
At one point, they had to win, but that was an amazing win. So, congratulations.
What are the records, Nat? Because I must now surely be at the top of the leaderboard.
Unfortunately, you are not, JJ, because I have to say you did have a good week, but Nigel had an awesome week. I had a pretty good week too. So in third place, JJ, is yourself. You've got 4.5 units of profit and 102.2%. Then comes me in second, 8.4 units of profit with an ROI of 104.7. And then steamrolling ahead is Mr. Nigel Seeley, 16.5 units of profit and 112.6 ROI. So congratulations, Nigel Seeley.
Yeah, but the problem is Nigel's only predicted about 12 matches. Well, I've actually done about 200. Anyway,
you keep saying that. You keep saying that. It's an urban myth. I missed two games out last week. You missed one game out last week. You got your Everton, and we stuck with Burnley. Burnley's been going to take us all the way to the top now, and he keeps dissing them.
Well, more importantly, I've got it all well figured out this week. I'm actually going 10 out of 10 this week, so don't worry about it. It's still a long, long way to go because I'll let you know now, Nigel, I am the best Premier League handicapper in the world. Come on, let's get into it.
On the results here, it's Nigel is, but let's get moving on.
The season's not over yet. We're not calling the Premier League over yet, are we? Long way to go.
All right, let's kick off, JJ. Full of bubbles over there, I see. Liverpool versus Swansea. Liverpool 1.25, draw 7, Swansea 15. Swans in very poor form. 4 losses in 5. Liverpool on their turf. I'm going to go for Liverpool to win 2.1. Conceded just 7 on their turf, and I don't think that Swansea can score. Liverpool win 0 is mine. Nigel, what do you like?
I like the Liverpool to win 0. Yeah, I really do. I think Swansea do offer some kind of goal threat, so I was slightly put off by that. A rookie manager in Paul Clement, a manager I don't think should be in the job at Swansea. He's failed at Derby. Liverpool's so good at home. Liverpool have to get back to winning ways and get back to winning ways well. They've been beating teams the early part of the season, and I think they're going to beat Swansea. I think they're beaten well as well. I'm going for Liverpool -2 goals at 2.05 from the Asian handicap, which means if Liverpool win by exactly 2, we get our money back. As long as Liverpool win by more than 1, we'll collect. And I think Liverpool, after this the 2 cup matches they've had against Plymouth, they never really performed. I think they come back to the Premier League and they really do put Swansea to sword in the early kickoff. I think they'll win, and I think they'll win it well. Liverpool -2 goals for me at 2.05.
All right, there we go. JJ, what are you liking?
I got totally on the same page as Nigel now. I think just getting that 1-0 result against Plymouth the other day, I really feel there's a breakthrough performance coming out of Liverpool. He's really got to get them fired up. They've got to turn it around. I think they win well. I think they win big. I'm also playing Liverpool -2 and 2.05 I'm getting.
All right, there we go. Starting off as a unit. Okay, Stoke versus Manchester United is the next match. Manchester United 1.62, draw 4.1, Stoke 6. All those odds with Pinnacle. We are powered today by Pinnacle. Little value for Manchester United on the road. Stoke can be a very tough place to visit, I have to say. I've got 2 no bets. This is a no bet for me. I just don't think there's enough value on the Manchester United win to play it. I'm hoping that they'll win. I played it last week. That didn't work out very well. kind of also looking at both teams to score, but these are all leans. It is a no bet for me. Nigel Seeley.
I think this is quite a good bet. I like Stoke plus 1 goal here. Man United don't win by many goals. They win 1-0. And if you look since Alex Ferguson's left, since he left Manchester United, they've only won 15 games by more than 1 goal. They don't win by more than 1 goal on the road at all. And Stoke is a tough place to go. The last 4 years, Stoke have not lost this fixture. They've got a brilliant record in it. Throw in Mark Hughes, former Manchester United player as well. So there's a lot of history between the two. He'll be setting his stall out to win this game. I think Stoke will really put up a show. It's going to be absolutely freezing cold in the UK. It'll be -3 degrees. Will Ibrahimovic fancy a cold winter's day in Stoke? The answer to that question is probably he will, but I don't think the rest of the Manchester United, they're losing a few players to the African Nations Cup as well, Manchester United as well, and I think it's a good time to play them. I'm going to go for Stoke +1 at 1.83.
Yeah.
Well,
you also...
on that, sorry to interrupt.
No, go on. You seem...
Nigel's saying that Ibrahimovic might struggle with the cold. He is from Sweden, you know, mate.
I said he won't. I said he won't. I said,
it does get a little bit cold up in Sweden, just so you know. It is north of England.
He hasn't been there for a long time.
Let me tell you what's going on here, Nigel. We're going to see a Man United. They may put 2 or 3 past them. I'm taking Man United -1 goal, and I'm getting 2.075. I think they win by 2 or 3 goals.
2 or 3 goals. Okay, well, the reverse was 1-0 at Old Trafford. I'm actually also looking at the under 2.5 goals, but again, these are all leans. Nigel, if you had to play
I thought they were unlucky as well against Liverpool the other day. I thought they played very, very well, and I really believe they put 2 or 3 past Stoke.
Mm-hmm. Is it cold where you are, JJ? You look all wrapped up.
It is quite cold. I actually am in Europe at the moment in the wind and rain and the freezing cold.
Oh, it looks like it. Like you're.
Yeah.
Well, summer's kicked off here in Costa Rica.
I'll be back there soon, Nat.
Do hurry back.
Yeah.
Okay. The biggest game of the weekend, Manchester City versus Tottenham. Man City 2.15, draw 3.5, Tottenham 3.7. Obviously, Manchester City, losing, not even able to score against Everton. They'll want to bounce back, but Tottenham, are such a strong team right now. 6 wins in a row. I'm actually playing Tottenham and the draw, 1.75, because I think Tottenham will get something out of this. What do you like, Nigel?
I love that. I think Tottenham are a real proper footballing side. I think Manchester City have been found out this season. I think Guardiola is in turmoil. I think he's really underrated the Premier League. I think Tottenham with Pochettino is a great manager. They've got the best squad in the Premier League for me. Real good players. Harry Kane has come back. They're scoring goals. They beat Man City in the reverse fixture at White Hart Lane 2-0. Could have won by 5. I really fancy Tottenham to get something. One team full of confidence. The other team struggling for any kind of form. Tottenham plus a half for me at around about 1.8. Get the draw as well.
Yeah. So yours is a similar bet to me. That's a draw, no bet?
I'm going for Tottenham plus a half.
Okay, Tottenham plus a half. JJ, are you with us on the Tottenham bandwagon?
Totally against you. Just going up against you again. I'm taking Man City to win. It's time for Guardiola to get something out of this team. They really, really good result. There's going to be really, really big problems there. I believe they do get the result. There's going to be a statement win. I do agree with Nigel and yourself, Nat. Spurs are a tremendous team, but I believe that there is enough quality and hopefully enough desire for City to get the win. So I'm taking City to win straight out. I'm getting 1.90.
All right, there you go. Bournemouth versus Watford. Bournemouth 1.85, draw 3.7, Watford 4.8. I am on the fence on this one. So, Nigel, I'm going to start with you and hear what you're going to say.
Nat, you're exactly the same as me. This is my only no bet of the week. I think Watford are a side that are in complete free fall at the moment. Bournemouth very inconsistent. I think there's changes afoot at the end of the season at Bournemouth. I can't see Eddie Howe still being there in charge. I think they're a side that will get safety very soon and then suddenly put their espadrilles on and think of the beach. I think they're a side that you might want to pose in the second half of the season. And I can't trust either side in this game. So for me, no bet at all. Yeah,
no bet. JJ, I'm sure you've got a bet.
I do have a bet because fortune favours a brave and I am a very brave man. However, this is a tricky fixture. I do agree with both of you, but I don't like passing because you don't make any money passing unless you're an NFL quarterback. And I don't see you both wearing a helmet and a shirt on the back, a number on the back of your shirt. I'm taking Watford plus half a goal. I think it'll be a very, very close game. But I like the bet. Watford plus half a goal. I'm getting 2.10 with Pinnacle.
All right. You're going to keep saying that joke for the rest of the season about the
Well,
NFL.
Yeah.
You're going to come up
I've
with
never
some.
heard
You've
that
got to come up
before.
with some new material, JJ.
Well, I like to just keep ramming at home so the punters at home get to understand what's going on, you know?
All right. It is a no bet for me as well, I have to say. Crystal Palace versus Everton. Everton 2.4, Crystal Palace 3.2, draw 3.3. Everton confidence boosting. Man City win there 4-0. Now, obviously, Crystal Palace are fighting relegation. It's a must win. They're on their turf. I'm actually going to play. At first, I was going to play the straight Everton win, just based on the sort of previous performance. But I'm actually going to play Everton draw no bet. I'm slightly worried about a draw here. Everton on the road, they aren't as strong. So I'm going to go Everton draw no bet 1.7. Nigel.
Well, I'm going to go with your first four. I'm going to go all in Everton 2.4. I think Everton win this game. I think they win the game well. Crystal Palace can't defend. They let in so many goals. Sam Allardyce hasn't won a game for Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Crystal Palace have lost 5 of their last 6 games at home. Everton absolutely must be flying after that win last week. Romelu Lukaku is unplayable at the moment. He will absolutely turn this Crystal Palace defence apart. I think 2.4 Everton is one of the better bets on the weekend coupon. I think to me, they'll start around about 2.1, 2.2. Get on the 2.4. It's only going one way, and that's south.
Okay, JJ, no guesses then for what you're going for.
Well, I totally agree with Nigel. He's talking a lot of sense this weekend on a few plays. You haven't got to worry about the draw now, because that draw's not going to happen. Everton will win this, and they will win it well. They will win this comfortably. Depends on how well we're firing. We might put 2 or 3 past them, but we will definitely win. It's not a question if you bet this game, it's how much you're actually going to bet on it. And at that price, I believe personally, this is the play of the weekend.
Oh, there we go. I'm just, why are Everton priced though so high? It's sort of like, it's almost, risky, or I don't know, like a trap, I feel like.
Well, not really. I mean,
well, they've been quite, haven't they?
Say again,
Go on,
mate.
Nigel.
Sorry, Jay.
Nigel?
No, they've just been very inconsistent, and they turn that form at home, and they're a side that people like to get with at home, but don't really like to get with away. But the fact is, it doesn't matter how good Everton; it's about how bad Crystal Palace are, and Crystal Palace are bad. They can't defend. And
I think
for that, and he's going to score goals.
Yeah, I think that price is about right as well. Now, I mean, Everton have been inconsistent; they are away from home. As a trader, I think that's a perfect price. I think that's enough to get action on both sides. But really, there's tremendous value there. Everyone's got to play Everton at over 2.3 this weekend, definitely. That's what I priced up before I saw it down Pinnacle. And I do believe, Nigel, that will be about 2.10 by the time that goes off.
There you go. So get that Everton win, or draw no bet if you want to go for a safer option. Middlesbrough versus West Ham. Middlesbrough 2.45, West Ham 3.25, draw 3.25. All those odds with Pinnacle. Just going to take the straight up both teams to score, to be honest with you. You can get the odds for evens. Last 2 matches have ended in a 1-1 draw. I think we could very well see a draw in this match, but I'm just going to take both teams to score. Going to start with you, Nigel.
Yeah, I was at this game. The return fixture is 1-1. West Ham were very poor that day. Middlesbrough were very poor as well. Equally, both 2 teams I still think are very poor. I think a draw is a good result for both sides at the bottom of the table. I think they're both settled for a point now. Wouldn't surprise me to see it being a draw. I think 1-1 again is a big run. I think 0-0 is a big runner. So for that reason, I'm going to play under 2.5 goals. He's quite short, 1.62. But I think Middlesbrough at home don't really offer much of an attacking threat. Payet obviously is a cloud hanging over West Ham at the moment. Andy Carroll scored that spectacular goal against Crystal Palace. But going all the way up to Middlesbrough, I think both teams might settle for a point here. I wouldn't be surprised to see 1-1, 0-0. I wouldn't be very surprised to see 2-2. So for that reason, we're under 2.5 goals, 1.62.
All right, JJ, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm agreeing with both of you guys. I think it'd be a very, very close game, cagey game. But I mean, getting West Ham at 3.00, I saw this morning. I think that's a tremendous price in a game that's really like a bit of a coin flick. And I do believe that Middlesbrough, like Nigel said, they have no attacking threat whatsoever. I mean, obviously there are problems at West Ham, but I do believe they are a better managed team. They are a better football team. And I'm just thinking that's a tremendous price, getting 3.00 West Ham to win. I think it'd be close. It might be 1-0. I don't think they're going to kill them, but I do believe if they win, that's a great price.
All right, there we go. West Brom versus Sunderland. West Brom 1.7, draw 3.9. Sunderland 5.5. Personally, just taking the straight West Brom win, 1.7. I think Sunderland very poor on the road. 1 win, 1 draw, and 8 losses. They've only scored 6, yet conceded 20. Just taking the straight West Brom win, to be honest with you, 1.7. Also wouldn't put anybody off for some extra value. West Brom -1. So if they only win by 1 goal, you get your money back. May as well hedge your bet on that one. What are you going for? Let's start with you, JJ, this time.
Well, on this one, I'm with you, Nat. There's consultant here, the Black Book, that's been monitoring all of the money movements. You'll be proud to know there, Nigel. And on this one, it is a very short price, West Brom. But I got to take it 1.7. I think you got to get that bet in now. I think that might go off about 1.6, 1.55. But I mean, you know, it's a short price, but Sunderland really offer nothing. And it's a game that West Brom need to win, and I think they do. And I think it's a good price. Would you reckon, Nigel?
Yeah, Sunderland are absolutely decimated by injuries. The goalkeeper's out. I think 8 or 9 outfield players are out. He couldn't even field a bench at the weekend because he was trying to make a statement to the chairman. He needs some money for funds, David Moyes. They're a team in absolute turmoil. They've lost a lot of players to the African Cup of Nations. West Brom, on the other hand, we've spoken about a team that the big traders want to get with. They've already got with them. They started up around 1.8 earlier in the week. They're down to 1.7. I could see that price going down to 1.6 and even lower become kick-off time because Sunderland are without 11 first-team regulars for this game. So it's a reserved Sunderland side against a West Brom side. Very, very good at home. West Brom West Brom are my bankers of the week this week.
There we go. Nigel's bankers. Okay, well, my banker last week came through. Arsenal -1. Also, Arsenal win to 0. Arsenal versus Burnley now 1.2. For Arsenal, draw 0.75. And then Burnley 17. All those odds with Pinnacle. Burnley and Leicester, 2 teams that do not travel well at home. Back them. They've got 8 losses on the road, 0 wins, 1 draw, compared to 8 home wins. It's like a different team. It's crazy. I'm just going to go for Arsenal win to 0, 1.9. They've got a stellar defence, and Burnley, who've only managed to score 3 on the road, I really don't think that they'll get a goal past Arsenal's defence. What are you going for, JJ?
I'm with you on that. I think this one, again, I'm not in love with the play because for me to win my bet, Arsenal's got to win by 3 goals. I'm going to take Arsenal -2. But I mean, like, all the stats down there, the trend is not your friend, etc. But I believe that Arsenal win this comfortably, maybe 3 or 4-0. I'm taking Arsenal -2. And I'm quite surprised at the price, 2.00. Would you reckon, Nigel?
Yeah, this is the game I'm at. I'm coming back from Spain to go to this game at the weekend.
You're not watching West Ham?
No, they're away.
That's it.
I'm going to watch Middlesbrough. I'm going to watch Arsenal home to Burnley. I think Arsenal to win to 0 now, exactly the same as you. Burnley, the Devil High side, brilliant at home, terrible away from home. Only scored 3 goals away from home all season. Arsenal, a totally different side when Mustafi plays in the side alongside at the centre half alongside Koscielny. They're back together. When he plays, they don't concede goals. Arsenal to win to 0, 1.91, a great bet.
Yeah. Are you coming back to Spain after the match? Are you literally just popping in to watch the match, or are you back to cold England?
I'm coming back for the weekend and then coming back Monday morning.
Nice.
Wow, you're a total high roller, Nigel, aren't you?
Have you not seen his pad there, JJ?
I know, he's out there golfing. He's there. How's the old Spanish coming along, mate?
Dos cerveza, por favor.
Yeah, and the patatas fritas. That's about it for you, is it?
That's about it, mate.
All right, well, you get work on your Spanish. We ought to do a show with Natalie and I.
Spanish. Cuenta, gracias.
There you go. Very good.
Chelsea.
I said, muy bien.
Chelsea versus Hull now. Chelsea 1.2, draw 7.5, Hull 17. Another team fighting relegation there. Hull. I'd actually like Chelsea to win to 0 again, 1.8. Second best defence in the league, just 6 conceded at home. I doubt that Hull can score. Chelsea to win to 0 is my official play. What do you go for, Nigel? I think he might have. Are you frozen, Nigel? He's frozen. What are you going for?
Yeah, he has frozen there, Nat, hasn't he? I'm taking Chelsea -2. I'll tell you what, though, these prices are quite strange, aren't they? Hull 17. That's probably got to be the highest price I've seen all year in the Premier League for a win. happened in Spain the other night when Real Madrid lost. I mean, anyone can beat anyone, and this is the Premier League. But Hull offer very, very little. I've just got to take Chelsea -2, 1.975, maybe 2 there with Pinnacle.
Yeah, I like, because I've actually got, so you're doing Chelsea -2. I've got Chelsea -2 priced 1.99.
Right, there you go.
There you go. Shop around for your odds there,
What's
JJ.
happened to Nigel there on the old Google?
I think he's frozen. He's frozen. I'm sure he'll jump back. We'll continue because we've only got one more match anyway. And then do you know what? I think actually his bet was Chelsea to win to 0. But I'll put it in the comment section because he sent it to me on email. So I'll take a peek.
Did he get the email over to you on time and correctly?
He did indeed. Yeah,
okay,
he's
getting himself together now over there in Spain, it seems like.
It does actually. It's actually suiting him very well. He's a little bit more on the ball, which is great.
Very good.
But listen, moving on, because I'm sure our punters don't want to hear, talking about Nigel and.
Well, come on then, Nat. Let's get into it.
All right, the final match: Southampton versus Leicester. 13th place Southampton 1.91, draw 3.5, and Leicester 4.8. I think this is a really tough match. I would pass it, but I've already done 2, so I'm just going to play. I'm going to play the under 2.5 goals, 1.67. It's low, but I'm expecting a low score in this one. What do you like?
Well, again, Leicester, they've been a bit of an Achilles heel for us this year, haven't they? They've really let us down every time we back them. However, I think just a pure trading perspective, from a pure value perspective, I do believe that the teams are both closely matched. And Leicester to win, I'm getting 4.5. So it's got to be worth. It's got to be worth a unit bet, just because of the value there. I really do like some of these plays this weekend. I really do. I think there's some really good prices, and you wouldn't be surprised. Our viewers at home wouldn't be surprised unless they do win this one by 1-0 or nick it by 1 goal. And 4.5 is a great price.
Yeah, I don't know. I would never want to back a team who have not won yet. I would have at least liked 1 win before I wanted to back them. I don't know. It sort of seems risky, but he who dares wins, I suppose, Nigel or JJ.
Yeah, well, fortune favors the brave. All right, peace out, Nat. Take care.
All right. Take care. Keep warm, and I'll see you next week. Cheers, Hurry back to Costa Rica.
I am. I'm on my way. Bye-bye.
Cool. Bye.